there. It's Rachel Hutchings with Compass with Luxury Beach Group, and I just want to come to you today and have a quick conversation about something that is coming up more. We're seeing it more in our market, and we're going to see, as I believe, more and more of it, and that is the subject matter of assumable loans. What could that mean for you as a seller and as a buyer? We've done some marketing, and so maybe you have come through to watch due to getting something from us and just curious about what does assumable loan mean, and what does it mean for me, and what could it potentially do to help me to accomplish my goals. And so we're here to help our buyers and sellers accomplish their goals and to strategize the best ways to do that. So there's a few points about assumable loans that you may or may not know that it could help you, and hopefully you'll reach out to us and we can have more conversation about it to see if specifically it will work best for your situation. So first and foremost, assumable loans is for the primary market only. Secondly, it is for loans that are VA, FHA, and USDA. Not conventional. So we have lots of VA and lots of FHA for sure in our market. So potentially those, it would work and be a good dynamic for those type. If you have a loan, an interest rate of under 5%, especially. Some of them, one this week I heard a colleague has closing at 2.65%, they're assuming. So that's huge. So if you're a seller, what we would do is get with you to get with your mortgage servicing company and see, confirm that it's assumable, and then get the packet for the application for a buyer, get that sent to you before we go on market and we begin to market in this way. If you're a buyer, you would just basically apply for an assumable. You would apply just like you would for a mortgage, and you have to be accepted. Now, what both parties have to understand is it is a much longer process. It can be even up to 90 days, but if it's good for the seller because days on market are going up and it helps you accomplish your goals and you're not in a huge hurry, that could be your edge. And if for a buyer, if you could say someone bought a house at $350 and they owe $325 at 3%, if you could get the $325 at the 3%, it may make sense for you to do an Airbnb or whatever you need to do to wait for that closing and for that approval. This has not been something that mortgage service companies have been accustomed to doing, so they're going to have to get in gear when it comes to this, and it's not a huge priority to them, to be honest, because it's not like a new loan. You will have some fees associated with it, of course, from them, so they're not like doing it for free, but it's still not a major priority to them. So everybody's got to be all hands on deck to get it done, but it's possible. And so if someone owes $325, they paid $350, say the current market price is $400, you will owe the seller the difference between what they owe and the current market price. That is your down payment, so that would be like $75,000 in that scenario. So anyway, there's different layers to it. Let's talk about it more. Does it make sense for you if you're a seller? Is it the edge you need? Just because you even advertise as an assumable, it may not end up working out, but I do think if you've got one assumable on the street and down the street is not, the assumable loan product, say at 3% or whatever, it's going to have to be at least under 5 probably for it to make sense to someone. But it's going to be potentially a lot more marketable. And if you're a buyer, it changes dynamics completely on what you can afford potentially with having the bulk of your loan at those old low rates. So let's talk about it. Just reach out to us at the information on the video, and let's get together and talk about what this means for you and how it could potentially benefit you and the different layers associated with it, so you know what to expect and we're here for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you jumping on with me today, and I look forward to talking to you.